Friends of the Gym. I'm your Friends of Scouting chair for our pack, and we're just going to talk a little bit about helping the Boy Scouts out. And I know a lot of you guys volunteer your time, and I know you guys volunteer your time, and also efforts of fundraising. But another part is donations, and we have Jim Ostrut here from Prairie Lakes District here to talk about Friends of Scouting. And welcome, Jim. I know it's an important task to talk about, and I have my card at the table, and I will definitely give that to you.
Okay, great.
Awesome. The orange envelope, but welcome, Jim.
Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it. First of all, you need to understand that Scouting is a nonprofit organization. We have one person that's paid. I don't know if you've met Emily Mojica. She's a young lady. You wouldn't believe the amount of time she puts in for Scouting. So she's the one person that's paid. So I'm volunteering. I'm just like you guys. I was in the same boat that all of you were in. My son came to a open house, and the guy across the table said, "Please come and join us." He said, "Okay, Dad, let's do it." So then they were looking for volunteers for somebody to do the den meetings, and I'm so committed to so many other things. I just said no. Well, two people stepped up. It took the two to be a one den leader. And at the end of the year, the kids didn't get any rank advancement. They missed lots of activities, and then they quit. So my neighbor called and said, "Come on, why don't the two of us go join and be a part of we'll be the den leaders." And that was the last time I saw him. So I've been involved with Scouting for about 15 years. My son is 23. He's an Eagle Scout. And something that was kind of interesting, one of the kids came up to me and asked me, "What is all this stuff?" This is just my involvement with Scouts. But he asked me, "Well, what are these?" Well, this one right here says that I'm a dad of an Eagle Scout, which is pretty cool. But these are called mentor pins. So I've been privileged enough to be a Scoutmaster and to help kids on their journey. We're building character. This is their formative years. This is the time. So all those kids out there are learning not just from the parents, but they're also learning from you. So I've been privileged to have worked with a lot of kids over the years, and they have in turn given this to me. This is a pretty new award, so it was pretty cool. And then he asked me, "What are these?" Well, these are all my involvements with Scout, but also one of them is my Arrow of Light. So when these guys cross over to Boy Scouts, they'll get one of these. They won't get this in particular, but when they become an adult, they can wear that. So it's kind of neat. I'm telling you this because it's important for you guys to know that I see there's nothing here. But it's a matter of, if you're a den leader, you can earn one of these. And it's not something that they just give you. There's some work involved, but it's kind of fun. I'm here because I believe in Scouts. I think Scouting will change your families. I think it'll change your son. It'll help you to become closer. It'll change our communities. They are our future. They are our future leaders of tomorrow, and we give them the structure with which to become our future leaders. It's a privilege to be involved with Boy Scouting. Boy Scouts is the largest youth organization in the world, and I think it's the best personally. Something that you need to know, again, I said it's a nonprofit organization. It costs the council $191 per scout to put them through the program. So if, say, Ed, you gave me $5 for your Friend of Scouting campaign, somebody else is making that up elsewhere. Yesterday morning, they had the $1 Million Day for Scouting. I volunteered to host a table, so I asked 10 people from the community to come. This year was the first year that they actually reached that goal. And today I got an email saying that they had earned $1 million, which is a lot of money, but it takes a lot of money to run the program. Here's some interesting tidbits. We serve 75,000 youth in our council. Our council is the second largest in the country. We have the best camps in the country. We're also rated #1, which I think is pretty cool. And that's what a lot of the FOS funds go towards, is staffing our camp, keeping them running. And I say that, I say we're #1. It's not because we give so much money, it's because they do a really good job. They're good stewards of the money that we do give them. So my wish tonight is that you would give from your heart, give generously. Again, we say the family giving would be $191. If you can do that, that's fantastic. If you can do more than that, that's wonderful. We all have levels of comfort, what we can give. I think if we all answered those calls saying we need money, we'd all be broke. So what I would ask of you is give from your heart, give as much as you can. We'd really appreciate that.
You know, in our pack, our goal is $1,500, and we've had some parents get online and start donating, so we're off to a good start. Some parents have got a good jump start on it, so that's fantastic.
What do you get for the money that you donate? What does the pack get?
The pack, packets, you know, as far as there's the surface stuff, like the Boy Scouts, the magazines,
Yep.
you know, we get the books, and,
But also, if you meet your goal, what are you gonna get?
you know, we get,
Well, we get,
Pinewood
next
Derby
year,
cars.
the Pinewood Derby
Yep,
cars.
So all the kids will get a Pinewood Derby car.
So we do a different prize for fundraising next year if we get if we reach that goal.
And they do, you know, if you do give $191, they do give you a gift, I believe it's a backpack. And if you give more than that, there's other things that they give. But to me, that's not as important as trying to give. Again, my son is out of scouting. I can almost tell you for sure that I'm a carpenter. I don't make a lot of money. You've got to understand that. But I probably would give more than most everybody here. Not as a toll, but I just believe in the program, and I put my money where my heart is. And so I would also encourage you to do that. Something that we wanted to talk about is how to fill this form out. And I'm going to ask each one of you, please, tonight to fill that out. Even if you can't give anything, please go ahead and fill it out. Otherwise, I'm going to be calling you. No, Ed's going to call you. Then I'm going to call you.
yeah, you won't get any more emails from me, and you won't get any calls from the district, and, because they check off whether you know, you filled out your card and made your pledge, so.
A quick question, and you two can't answer. What district are we in? Who knows what district we're in? Well, better yet, I should ask, what council are we in? North Star Council, so that's what the check should be made out to. We are in Prairie Lakes District. We serve Lakeville, Farmington, Rosemont, Prior Lake, Randolph. It's a pretty big area.